Hello everybody, it's been like 2 days since I broadcast. I'm Doreen DuPont. I'm not related to the rich and famous DuPonts, the crazy. I'm not related. My name used to be Knopmacher, and that's German for button maker, and that's what I've been doing for you. I've been making the Bernie Sanders is my hero button and the marijuana button. So, I am a Bernie delegate from Florida. I was elected to be at-large alternate delegate, which means that if any of the Bernie delegates, the pledged delegates, can't be on the floor, if they have to step out for the restroom, or if they can't be there then, I'll be on the floor. I'll be like a substitute for them. Okay? And I thought it'd be really interesting if I gave you a report of what I see going on now since Obama endorsed Hillary on Thursday. Okay, again, I want to say right now that I'm only giving you my viewpoint, the way I see it, of what's going on. I really can't I haven't been able to rally any validation from the other delegates publicly or in a group for what's going on. I could only tell you that in private chats, some do agree with me. So I think that the Bernie delegates are largely in shock now. We're not really having very strong unity about what our purpose is going to be. The most rallying I have seen so far, I'll read your comments later. I see we have a comment. The most rallying that I have seen was a comment after the article about all the protests, the 4 big protests that the city gave to people for outside the convention hall. The city's going to be flooded with protesting, and most of the Bernie delegates are very excited about that and want to be there. And now we're starting to coordinate, when we're arriving. That's the most unity that I've seen so far. So some people are posting about party platform. More people are posting about getting into democratic positions in the party on a more local level. I am having some difficulty communicating with some of them. They're not responding back. People are on edge, misinterpreting what's being said. We want to do the right thing, and it's really hard now to go forward, and figure out what to do. A lot of us have fundraisers to get there. The campaign wants us to stay in the convention hotel. For Florida and California and Iowa, that's the Marriott. The rooms are $600 to $700 a night, like plus taxes. We only have until the 17th to reserve a room there, and if we cancel by July 17th, we'll lose 2 nights worth. So we're talking about losing like $1,400. Many people have reservations for Airbnb, and it's like not possible or very, very difficult to get the money refunded. Very few of the Bernie delegates seem to be rolling in cash there. So it's very difficult to get in donations to help us now. I've, turned to the campaign. We have somebody to speak to about our accommodations there, and I'm disabled. I have to stay at that convention hotel. I can't be running around town. And her answer to me was, "Oh, well, we'll put you up somewhere else." I can't do that. I can't. And I don't know what's going to be. The uncertainty that's on me is really hard. I'm sure the same thing is happening with other of the delegates. I privately messaged somebody today about us being in shock, and the answer I got was, "What's shocking? What are you in shock about?" And I can't I can't talk about it too much. It's like this. I post today, did you ever kind of curl up your tongue to stop from upchucking while you faint and shaking? That's what it's like for a Bernie delegate now to try to fundraise, and we really want to be there. So, you know, give us some money here, help us fundraise, please. We need to get there for you. At the very least, I want to contribute to the platform. I really want to see, like Bernie wanted, the decriminalization of marijuana, to take it out of the Controlled Substance Act and to regulate it and tax it like alcohol and tobacco. There's a medical marijuana advocacy group in Florida that apparently doesn't want to post my posts about it. I have appealed to other physicians. I am a physician, although I am disabled. I'm still a physician, and I've asked other physicians to help fund me to go there. So I asked them so I can help shape healthcare platform, because I'm the only physician, at least from Florida, that's a Bernie delegate. Of course, my voice is going to have some power, but not. I do expect a check in the mail from one physician who happens to be Republican, but not one of my long-term physician friends has acknowledged that I wrote to them, because they're largely Republican. They're largely part of the 1%, and they largely very much resent Hillary's influence on medicine because she legitimized managed care. And managed care is just non-medical saprophytes. The CEOs trying to control how we practice medicine. It's just really horrible for doctors, and so one of them could write a check easily to help me to go, and not one of them is even responding. I even started to unfriend them. I'm going to see what you wrote. Thank you, Miss Bunny. Hello. Thank you. Hi, Ernest. Vince Proctor. Thank you. Okay, right. I can talk about my Bernie pins. Look. Really, what I need now is an injection of cash into my GoFundMe, which is gofundme.com/Bernie Delegate DD, Doreen DuPont, Bernie Delegate DD. Okay, but I am willing to work this like minimum wage job that I created because I bought this button maker machine and sell the buttons. I'm selling them for $5 each. I really would appreciate it if you buy 3 at a time because of the postage. You know, so you could order them on paypal.me/button maker. And I'm going to flip the camera to show you them. Okay. I haven't showed you this before, but it's my flag pin, my peace love pin, my marijuana pin. You can call it the green leaf pin. You can call it the cannabis pin. You can call it the weed pin, the pot pin. Just order it. For this group, my hero pin. Bernie Sanders is my hero, the hero. My Black African Americans for Bernie pin. I really thought that there was going to be some demand for them, but my African American Bernie pins are not engaging with me about it. Okay, no matter what happens at that convention, Bernie Sanders speaks for me. Call this the speaks pin. I call this the baby pin, Bernie baby Bernie. The emoji pin, the rainbow pin, the cats, feline the bird pin, graphic courtesy of Cats for Bernie. The imagine pin, we sure do imagine that. The peace sign pin, the green peace sign pin. Women for Bernie, yay women. The Monopoly pin, no matter what, the Monopoly pin. The Andy Warhol, this is 4 pictures of Bernie, the Andy Warhol 4 button pin. Again, I'm going to tell you that although I'm only speaking for myself and I can catch hell for this from the other Bernie delegates, I tell you, we are in a state of shock, not wanting to say too much, not knowing what to say. And I want to address the Bernie or bust movement. I used to freely use the hashtag Bernie or bust. Bernie or bust is our leverage. We're really in a tight position now. Bernie delegates, in order for us to apply, we had to sign a form, an application form, and we're pledged to the party. I'm going to read to you exactly what it says. It's a blah, 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 blah. I will not oppose the election of any Democratic nominee. And we don't exactly have a Democratic nominee yet. Not till July 25th. Or even 27th. Nor will I support any non-Democrat against a Democrat in any election other than in judicial races. And then I'm qualified, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So the Bernie delegates can't oppose the election of the Democratic nominee. And we can't support non-Democrats in other election races, okay? Folks, you know and I know that we don't have a Democratic nominee now. Bernie or bust, friends, Bernie or bust, because that's our leverage. And they're all chicken shit, lying crooks. Having fun throwing punches at Trump now. Okay, that's what I see. Okay, I was really, really angry at Elizabeth Warren. And I really never did like her because she didn't step up and support Bernie Sanders. So when Nina Turner said something about she's saying the truth, that Nina didn't do us any good by tweeting to Donald. Okay, I really just said what was on my mind unfiltered, that she's just throwing lame, weak, I didn't use lame, I used weak punches at Donald Trump now. And the way I see it is that the congressmen now are having a free-for-all to throw hatred to Donald Trump. That's what I see what's going on now. They're all going to jump in and get their chance to spew out hatred. And that's not going to help us Americans. It's not going to help us disabled Americans. I think 29% of the delegates are disabled. I'm one of them. And I can't afford my medicines. And certainly we need Bernie's platform, but now it's very hard, very hard. We have to cut through all the curveballs being thrown at us and figure out what to do. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm appealing to you to help me to get to the convention. It's hard enough now to try to cut through all of this and put up with the shock and to do the right thing. Please share this video. Donate to my GoFundMe. I'm the only physician from Florida that's a Bernie delegate. I don't even know how many physician Bernie delegates there are. Certainly, my voice is going to have some power in creating health care and in decriminalizing marijuana. Certainly, as a physician. So, if only a few of you, if only a few of the many of you would even give me $5, my nightmare would be over. Okay. It's GoFundMe.com/Bernie Delegate DD. And shop for my buttons. Okay. I really don't know what else to say. I'm doing the best I can. I'm your advocate. Thank you. Bye-bye.